But I think that there can be maybe a false sense of security. You know, that, hey, it hasn't happened in a while, no big deal. And I think that your story is highlighting that it can be a very big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we had no idea it could be fatal, obviously. And epilepsy is so common.
It is.
Like, there's so many people who have epilepsy, but there's so little talk about it. There's so little information. And I think for us, it's really important that we share our story and that we help doctors, hopefully, who are listening, and people who are living with epilepsy to get information and to share information. You can be armed with information, and you can, you know, change whatever issues you need to, if you have triggers, there's so much information that's important to note. And, you know, I don't know that had we had any particular information about Cameron, that it would have changed the situation, but I do feel like it's so important that people who are living with epilepsy or any chronic issue get armed with information. They need that.
And you want to know, in fairness, the reality of medicine. We host this show called The Doctor's been doing it for 12 years. When we went to medical school, suit up was not a thing that we discussed. And so, ironically, this show at times is a platform to talk about these things, because not only are patients sometimes out there unaware, but even physicians. Suit up. I guarantee you there are physicians watching right now who had never heard of that.
Right. And that's why we're joining forces here and creating a partnership with the initiative of No Suit Up Now, is to really bring awareness to everyone, patients, their caregivers, people, lay people in the community, as well as the physicians that are treating people with epilepsy.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Cameron Boyce Foundation that you've started?
Sure. Cameron was working on so many things, and he was so philanthropic that we just immediately were like, we have to continue. And so we created the Cameron Boyce Foundation, and we are working on multiple issues. Epilepsy is sort of at our core in terms of what we can bring in terms of awareness, just because, you know, he doesn't have that voice now, we have that voice, and we have a responsibility to bring information out to the community in his honor. And that's what he would want us to do. And then also the water crisis. And he was working with the Thirst Project, which you just showed, and he was getting clean water wells built in Africa. So we're just continuing his work as much as we can and getting as many people involved as we can.
You know, this may not mean much, but on this show we talk a lot about finding purpose and meaning in life. And I wish I had met your son, because what I'm learning is that in his 20 years, he found more meaning and more purpose in his life than most of us will ever find. And his legacy will live on in the two of you, and we are just blessed and honored that you would share his life with us here. And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're gonna have more information about Suit Up on our website and how you can raise awareness. Just go to thedoctorstv.com. I thank all three of you so much for being here. And again, so far, so very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.